Hi, this is Eddie. Today I'm talking about how to diagnose a wheel bearing. And what I wanted to go over with you is if you plan on diagnosing a wheel bearing in your driveway, you need to put the car up on jack stands. Don't just raise it with a jack because that's extremely dangerous. Put it up on jack stands, and I wouldn't recommend crawling underneath the car and doing the procedure that I talk about in this article or in this video clip. If you're gonna what you do is you put the car on jack stands, make sure it's secure, put your e-brake on, then have someone get in the car and start it and put it in gear, and then raise the wheel speed up to about 40 miles an hour. And once you get the wheels up to about 40 miles an hour, you'll be able to you can walk next to each one of the front wheels that are spinning, and you'll be able to hear the wheel bearing noise that I'm talking about. You'll hear it's like a winding noise, and you'll be able to tell from one side to another which one is the damaged wheel bearing. Now, if you have a lift and you're going to be using it on a lift, this is what I recommend. Get, same procedure. Put the car in the air, and then once the car is in the air, have somebody sitting in the driver's seat, put it in gear, bring it up to 40 miles an hour. You take a long screwdriver, probably a good 2 feet long, and you take that and you put the tip of the screwdriver on the hub right next to the bearing. Don't put it on any spinning parts, or else you're going to end up really hurting yourself or damaging the vehicle. But more than often you hurt yourself. But what you do is you put it up against the hub, and then you take the end of the screwdriver, the handle end, and you put it up against your ear. And you can actually hear the wheel bearing. It's like a stethoscope. You can hear the wheel bearing's noise right through the screwdriver. Now, I'll show you a clip in a few minutes where I take the camera, and I'll put it up against the screwdriver handle, and then I'll take it away from the screwdriver handle, and you'll be able to hear the noise change. And then I'll put it up against the screwdriver handle again, and you'll really hear that wheel bearing making noise as it's spinning. So if you're going to diagnose it, that's the best way to diagnose any wheel bearing, because if you try to do it just on a road test, the sound travels throughout the car, and it's hard to pinpoint where the noise is coming from. So check out this next clip, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Hey, now wasn't that interesting? Did you see the way the noise changed when I took the camera and put it against the handle and then took it away and then put it back on? I mean, you could definitely tell where that noise was coming from. If I had put it on the other side, you'd hear none of that. You wouldn't hear the wheel bearing making no noise at all, because the other side was fine. But hey, that's the best way to do it. And like I said, don't crawl underneath the car in your driveway. Only crawl underneath the car if you have the car on a lift. It's very dangerous. So I hope this video helped you, and I hope that next time you have a wheel bearing, you take the time to diagnose it right. Because what happens is, if you put the wheel bearing in on the wrong side, you can't take the wheel bearing back out without damaging it. So you end up buying 2 wheel bearings anyways, and it costs you more money in the long run. So I hope this video helps, and I'll see you next time.